David, what are your messages here for the Armenian community today?
Well, look, this film, my wife and I are here to see it. We haven't seen it. We've seen shorts of it, and it looked a very inspirational film, a very big budget film, and I think it's a film that members of the Armenian community particularly have to go out and see, and then to get the message out. I think it's going to have a very big effect in the same way as the film Schindler's List had in putting on a humanising level what happened during the Holocaust. And because we tend to think of numbers, how many were killed, how many were murdered, how big the genocide was, but we overlook very often the human tragedy, the personal tragedy to families and so forth, and that was demonstrated in Schindler's List, and I think that probably will come out in this film as well. So I think this is a first. I think this is not a documentary, but based on fact, on true events, and I think that it's pioneering in getting the message out there as to what happened during those terrible years between 1915 and 1923.
And you've personally gone to Armenia yourself as part of the New South Wales parliamentary delegation. Will this movie resonate with you in a different way compared to the general community?
Well, indeed, I was there with my wife about 3 years ago. The now Premier of New South Wales, Gladys Berejiklian, was with us, a number of other members of Parliament. We went to the War Memorial in Yerevan. We moved around the country, and we felt, going through the community, that there is a desire to be able to get recognition of this, so things can rest and people can move on with their lives, but they need to have it recognised because they see it as an affront to the memory of those who did die, that there are those who still deny that it in fact happened, when our eyes and ears and all the evidence tell us that it did happen. So our trip to our tour through Armenia helped to convince us of the necessity of that being done.
Thank you very much for your warm messages and your support for the Armenian community here tonight. Thank you, David.
Thank you very much. All the best.